In the shadow of ancient mountains, where the wind carries whispers of forgotten civilizations, dwells a sage known only as Elder Tamarind. His weathered face maps a journey of 100 years, each wrinkle a testament to lessons learned and wisdom earned. Though his eyes have grown cloudy with age, those who seek his counsel say they see endless clarity in his gaze. People journey from distant lands to sit at the feet of Elder Tamarind, whose humble dwelling of stone and wood stands as a sanctuary of simplicity. On this day, as morning mist dissolves into golden sunlight, the old sage shares his reflections with those who have traveled far to hear him. The truest wealth, Elder Tamarind begins, his voice soft yet unwavering, is not what you gather, but what you give away. I have watched empires rise and crumble, seen fortunes amassed and scattered like leaves in autumn wind. The only possessions that truly matter are those that cannot be counted or contained. He pauses, his gnarled fingers wrapped around a simple clay cup of tea, gazing at the distant mountains. Most spend their lives climbing mountains of ambition, only to discover they've been scaling the wrong peaks. Achievement without purpose is like rain in the ocean, abundant yet ultimately unnoticed. Elder Tamarind often hears the same question from visitors. How does one find purpose when the world pulls in so many directions? His answer never wavers. Purpose isn't found like treasure buried in the earth. It's cultivated like the gardens that sustain us. Plant seeds of curiosity. Water them with attention. Remove weeds of distraction. Your purpose will grow not from what dazzles you, but from what nourishes you day after day. The sage gestures toward the distant horizon, his sleeve falling back to reveal an arm thin but strong like an ancient tree branch. We modern people have mastered the art of filling every moment, yet we've forgotten the wisdom of emptiness. In silence lives the answers you seek. In stillness hides the strength you need. When visitors speak of regret, the sage's eyes close momentarily, as if retrieving a memory from deep within. Regret is the shadow cast by the life unlived, he tells them. It is not our mistakes that haunt us in our final hours, but our hesitations, the kindness unspoken, the risks untaken, the forgiveness withheld. Time does not remember caution, it remembers courage. As afternoon approaches, Elder Tamarind speaks of balance, his hands creating invisible scales in the air before him. Life moves in cycles of abundance and scarcity, joy and sorrow, connection and solitude. Those who resist these natural rhythms suffer needlessly. The tree that cannot bend with the wind will eventually break. His teachings, simple yet profound, resonate with an authority born not from dogma, but experience. As shadows lengthen across the gathering, he offers one final reflection. Remember that wisdom is not the accumulation of knowledge, but the distillation of experience. A life well lived requires both the courage to act and the patience to understand. Listen more than you speak. Question more than you answer. And when darkness comes, as it surely will, look for the lessons it brings, rather than cursing the light it obscures. As twilight descends, those who came seeking answers leave with something far more valuable. Questions that will guide them long after Elder Tamarind's words have faded from memory. For true wisdom, as the sage has demonstrated, lies not in providing certainties, but in illuminating the path of discovery that each must walk alone. In a world obsessed with innovation, perhaps the most revolutionary act is to remember what our ancestors already knew: that a meaningful life is measured not in years or achievements, but in moments of presence, acts of compassion, and the courage to embrace both the light and shadow of our shared human journey.